and this is the global forecast for January 2016, brought to you by the wonderful people at asktheanswer.com, the UK's leading website and phone line for tarot readers, psychics and mystics. This month, folks, is going to be a bit of a weird one. In many ways, it's one of the hardest times of the year. There's 3 or 4 different phenomena here. There's the Capricorn new moon on the 10th of January, square Uranus. That's going to be a bit feisty and provocative. There's going to be a few upsets around that time. The Leo full moon on the 24th of January is quite quiet, I'm pleased to say. In the background, the ongoing square between Saturn and Neptune is continuing to dissolve any attempts that we may make to bring any notion of persistent and consistent truth and clarity into many situations. Mars is moving into Scorpio, which is actually a good thing for many of us, and it will change the physical dynamic for a lot of us. But the overriding feature during January is that we're heading into possibly one of the 2 most difficult Mercury retrogrades of the year. Mercury will go retrograde on the 5th of January at 0 degrees Aquarius. It's in Aquarius for a couple of days before it retrogrades back into Capricorn. And then when it goes retrograde through Capricorn, it will square Uranus, and particularly around the Capricorn new moon on the 10th, I do anticipate a lot of crazy communication or lack of communication around the world. But then we get to when Mercury stands still, conjunct Pluto for a week. And this is going to take place over about the 22nd through to the 28th of January, at which point I do expect significant degrees of obsessive, compulsive, intense and extreme levels of communication with no room for compromise or listening to others to be going on around the world. The world's going to go a bit mad at the end of January. So as an individual level, I think the best thing we can do is not buy into the hype and spin, not allow media spin to influence opinions, and to wait this through. It will only last a week, and by the end of January we're all in a much more sane space once again. But if the Earth were my client, if the Earth and all of its people were my client, I'd be saying, as far as January 2016 goes, folks, regardless of provocation, do your best to have a detached, objective and impersonal month.